Hi, everybody. It is good morning in Japan, 8 in the morning. So I woke up like 7, and usually I, so before today, I usually woke up, I had to wake up like 6 o'clock because I am living a little bit far away from my office. It took me like 1.5 hours or more, like one and 40 minutes to go to the office. So when I was working at a company, I I woke up like six in the morning and uh, prepared everything to go to office for 1 hour, and then I went to the station. I walked to the station. It took me like 20 minutes, and I took the commuter train, and it took me like 1 hour and 10 minutes to go to arrive the office, and then to go to be the nearest station to my office, and then another 10 minutes work. So together, it was like 1 hour and 40 minutes. So every day, until COVID. And after COVID, as you know, everybody started the work from home. So, but I woke up like the same time, like 6 o'clock, and started my work from like 8 from my home. So it was my routine. So, however, due to the big change of my life, as I explained the other day. So today is the day first, day one. I don't know how to say, day first. So officially, I don't have any plan in terms of my, legit. So just announcement. So my business is Ask Japan. Ask Japan helps you want to do anything in Japan. So I prefer using the word handyman rather than like a consultation or consultant. So I'm not so special in the professional of the consultant and consultation. So I would rather I would go with the name of the handyman. So if you are looking for something like looking for some Japanese old toys, video games. This is my favorite, and this is my professional. This is the way. This is the things that I'm good at. Or if you, but it's okay if you are looking for very decent business. If you want to start your own business in Japan, I want to help you. I want to help you. So please feel free to drop right in your requested questions into the application form. I put the link to go to the application form that you can enter your request your questions. So I want Ask Japan will help you to start anything in Japan. It will take some time to apply all requests and questions because I'm working alone. So please be patient until you get back my response. And then also, I would help Japanese companies expand to the world. So there are so many competitors for me, and maybe the major companies actually do the same things. They expand the business. It's more like consultation, but I would, prefer using the handyman. So my business is not like a consultation, more like handyman, more casual. You can imagine casual way. So if you think about the consultation, you have to pay the decent money, and you have to the consultation would charge you a big money. But even though I have to charge you, it's not a big deal. I hope I will go. I would charge you maybe reasonable pricing. So anyway, these are my business that I want to start. So if you are looking for something, and also I'm waiting for some sponsors. If you want to support this channel, I will welcome. If of course I have to think about you are the decent guy or not. So, but this channel hasn't been supported by anyone, any companies, any business. So this is okay. I'm welcome to have sponsor. So this is my business. So feel free to ask anything that you want to start in Japan or Japanese company you want to go to global in a very casual way. You made the decent job. So I have to start my self business. I haven't decided the detail yet, but like I explained yesterday, so I'm going to start my own business, which I want to help foreigners who are looking for the business chance or something they want to in Japan. And also I want to help Japanese companies, Japanese business to go to global, to the world. Maybe my professional is marketing and promotion, so I could help you. I would like to become the bridge between Japan and the world. So anyway, but this is very important. So if you are looking for something, some help, some advice, some consultation, for if you want to start your own business in Japan, or if you have some help, if you are looking for some help, something in Japan, please contact me. So I'm going to put the link to the application form. So all you have to do is just write your comments or requests or questions into the the application form or the comment box. But like I said yesterday, the comment box tends to be very, very messy and confusing. So I rather you putting the message or comments or requests into the application form that you can find in the description box of this video. So anyway, so that's my job, and this is my day 1. But I didn't expect that there will be so many things that I have to prepare. For example, so as you know, I just could put the for example the application form. So I wanted to make the website, but it will take me like maybe a month to develop the decent website, official website for my business. So I think I'm planning to have the very tentative website by using like a Wix or some module type of the easy building homepage. And but until then, all I can do is just to put the Google form and to use the Google form simply and to build the application form. So and then website is not the only thing that I have to prepare. So I have to prepare the financial and account book and many things to apply the official, to start my company. Even though it's small, but I have to maybe prepare many documents, so and the tax and many things. So I thought starting a business will be not difficult, but I will have so many things. And besides, so I, these are the administration job, but I have to do both, everything for myself and by myself. And maybe for a while, I have to concentrate my effort to make the video, to make extra money, to support my family. Even though, like explained, in your future, maybe I'm thinking to ask my wife start her work. So actually, last time my wife was working was like maybe 10 years ago. So 1 year before my son was born. So actually, we before our son was born, we spent like 5 years, 5 years without kids. Well, we wanted to have our kids, but we failed. So, and my wife was working at the kimono shop. So she is a professional kimono, kimono design, not kimono designer, how to say, kimono artist. Not this one. English is very, very difficult. How to say? It's fashion advisor of the kimono. Or when thinking about this situation, when you go to the to the Kamakura or Asakusa City, so there are many local stores of the kimono, and you can put the kimono. But wearing a kimono is very difficult. You need your help. You need the specialist, the professional help. So she was the professional help, and actually she was a store owner. She was a store owner. She was a store manager at the kimono store at the Kamakura city. So, and she was really, really busy at that time. So, and I was very, very busy also. So I was working at advertising agency at that time. So we were so busy, but we wanted to have our kids. We tried our best. But we failed. We failed. So, and we are so lucky. So after 5 years struggling, so, but 1 year before, we realized that I realized, and she realized that, my wife realized that. So we had to change our lifestyle. So to focus on the having our baby. So, she quit her job, and she had been in medication, a special treatment, for 1 year. And 1 year after, we were so lucky to have our first son, and he is now 9 years old. So anyway, I don't know what I wanted to talk about, but yeah. So in near future, I'm thinking that I'm thinking my wife start her job again. But what I wanted to say is that she has like 10 years nothing, without work. So she concentrated on her effort to raise our 2 kids. So by the way, I have 2 kids, and after my son, we had another kid. It's her, and she's still 5 years old. So 9 years old, our son, and 5 years old, our daughter. So as you can imagine, I have to make money. I have to support my family. This is very, very, very precious to me. So without decent job, how can you support? How can you support your family? And then I bought my house. It was like 2000. Today 2025. So I think it was 2018. Yeah, almost 8 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago. 7 years ago. So like I explained in another video, so I have big responsibility to pay back my home mortgage. So I have another, I don't know, I have 35 years 35 years full package of my home loan. Even though when I bought my house, I was like 40, 43? Sorry, no. Yeah, 43 or 40, 42 or 43 years old. So now 51. So I hate the calculation. I'm so stupid. So I'm 51 years old and 7 years back. Yeah, I was so, yeah, 51 minus, I think 8. It should be 8. It's 40, yeah, 43. I was 43 years old. So I bought a house 43 years, and I had 28 years old. 20, no, 35. Sorry, Mike. Yeah, 35 years full package of the home loan. So meaning, I will be 78 years old, and another 27 or 8 years old. 27 years or 28 years to finish my home loan. So without decent job, how can to pay back my home loan? And the home was not so expensive. It's like middle range. The average price in Japan, but it was, as you can imagine, the biggest purchase for my entire life. So, and of course, I could sell this house if I have to, when I have to. So in near future, I don't know if I fail my business and if I cannot make money to be big enough to support my family, to pay back my home loan. The worst case scenario, I will have to sell my house. So fortunately, as you know, the real price in Japan has been increasing unbelievably. So because of I don't know, maybe the inflation and maybe, and as you know, currently many foreigners are trying to buy the lands, house, real estate in Japan, because we do not have the decent law to stop foreigners to purchase the real estate in Japan, or lands or house in Japan. It's okay for you to have freely to purchase the real estate, land, house, condominiums in Japan. So that's why, especially Tokyo, the prices of the Tokyo condominiums has been crazily increasing. So maybe compared to the 5 years ago, the average price of the new condominium price has been two times higher than like 5 years ago. But still, compared to the other, you know, foreign countries and major cities like New York or Los Angeles or the major cities in USA or like Hong Kong or Singapore, Malaysia, and in the world, the average price has been still lower than the average in the global the price range. So that's why I think my house, even though this house is located a little bit far away from the Tokyo, and it's not exactly located in Tokyo. So my house, I'm living in Kanagawa Prefecture. Kanagawa Prefecture is next to Tokyo, and but there are so many natures, so many good places, and actually for the like explained, Kamakura in my station, the nearest station is just the three stops from Kamakura station. So Kamakura is the one of the most popular for the travel destination for the foreigners, and so this is a good place. And if it's because I'm living near the coast, near the beach, so just 10 minutes by bicycle, and 5 minutes by a car. So this is a good place. So and then indeed, the average price of my neighborhood has been increasing. So in your future, in the worst case scenario, maybe I will be able to, I will have to sell my house, and we will have to move back to our hometown, my wife's hometown, or something, cheaper for me to support my family. But I wouldn't do that, of course. I wouldn't. I I I would not like to, decrease the level of the living. So that's why I have to make money. I have to, and then maybe, and after everything is settled regarding my family matter, so I will back to the normal, like employee, and I will back to just a decent job in your future. But for a while, until we are confident, and I'm confident to back to the normal, decent job. I have to sustain my home finance. This is the thing. And then the biggest concern for me is I'm 51 years old already. I'm too old. So, and if I start my job, whether it is successful or not successful, maybe I will keep running my business at least, I think, 1 year or more, 1 year or longer. So let's say 2 years, so whether or not successful or not. So 2 years from now, I will be 53 years old. 53 years old Japanese man. How can I get a decent job after 2 years after from now on? So as you know, currently job market has been really tough, and tougher and tougher and tougher, harder and harder and harder for the middle-aged man like me, so in the 50s, and in Japan. So I was born in 1974. So this generation, my generation is called as 就職氷河期, ice age for the job hunting. So because I was born in the big baby boom. So I have like a 2 million total population in my age, exactly 51 years old or 52 years old. 2 million. And currently, so one generation, not generation. So the total number of new baby born in Japan has been, the last year was like 800,000. 800,000. And this year, no, sorry, 700,000 new baby borns, including foreigners. So, and this year, 2025, it will end up like less than 700,000. So meaning that it's 2 times. So my generation has the 2.5 times bigger population than the baby who has been born in this year. 2 times 5 bigger population. And it was a peak time. And actually the second peak in the entire Japanese history. And the competition was so tight for everything to get in to be accepted by the decent, good universities, or to be accepted by the good companies. So, and especially, to be hired by Japanese company was really tough. I remember that when I was 20, 22 or 23 years old, when I was trying to find a job, I applied like 50 companies, over 50 companies, but I got just one accept. Why I was accepted just by one company. Even though maybe I was not good at to make the presentation to the company, but I almost failed. I almost failed to be the to join the society, to be accepted by the company. But I barely get the job. Of course, I didn't graduate from like top universities. So I graduated from like just above the average. So you have the in Japan, we have like a Tokyo University or like a Kyoto University, the top, and it's private university. I mean, the public university, public college. So, and then the below, after the top 2 or top 3 public college universities, we have the private colleges named like Waseda University or Keio University or Joji University. These are the 3 top private colleges, universities. And after that, we have like a match. Match means the Meiji University, Aoyama University, Chuo University, Rikyo University, Hosei University. So these five universities are called merge. And then after merge, I think my university, so which is Seikei University, is located just below the match. So meaning that not the top rank, not the second top, maybe third top rankings. So, and then the average is like here. So just above the average. And if you graduate from like this level, just above the average, it was really hard. It was really hard for you to find the decent and the major companies, to be accepted by major companies. So so what was that I wanted to say? Yeah, so maybe so I was born in the 1974, which is called the ice age of the new job hunting in Japan. So, and what I wanted to say is that this generation has been one of the most difficult people in Japan to find a decent job, to support and in terms of the financially. And still, there are so many people in my generation to be suffering from, living the decent life. So, and then I'm just in the middle. I'm just in the middle. And I have seen so many, negative news representing the difficulties in my generation. So, in the 2 years since from now, 2 years after from now on, I will be 53 years old Japanese man. And I can imagine the job market for like mid 50s will be really, really, really tough. So maybe I could find some job, but not the best, not the top major companies, but maybe, and I can imagine that maybe I will have to give up like good pay, maybe below the average or just average. So that's why, when I maybe come back to the society again, I mean the decent job, it will be too late to V-shaped recovery. Even though, maybe I will be successful, my business will be successful after 1 year or 2 years from now on. So I will keep my job until I cannot do this. I can until the day they come when I feel I'm down. So, and I have to make my 100% effort, and I will have to concentrate on everything to my business. And so, officially today is the day one, and I have nothing to do in my calendar. So maybe I go to surfing. But today, the beach, the nearest beach, doesn't have good waves. The wave condition is not good, not the best for the surfing. But and the temperature has been below a 15 Celsius degree. So it's in the early morning. Today's temperature was like below 10. It is first time for this season for us to, after winter, since spring and summer, this winter season and this autumn and foreign season, we had the lowest temperature in the early morning. It's really cold, chilly, but maybe around noon, the temperature will be like around above the 15 Celsius degree. So, and after I check the wave condition again, maybe I will go to the surfing. So, and next thing I have to do is maybe I have to prepare my website, and I have to study many things to run my company, like I explained, how to apply your document to the local government to start my business. And I have to, maybe I'm going to ask one of my friend who has been running his business by himself, what is a tax, organization, and what I should for the bookkeeping and manage the daily revenue and expenses. And one thing I didn't realize is that travel expense. So when I was working, and then when you are working at some decent company, so you do not have to worry about the travel expense. So when you go to somewhere, even though you are far away from your office, you know, for for Japan. So we take most of the time the commuter train or metro, and it depends on the distance, of course. You know, like 2 stations from your office or 3 stations from office, it will cost you like maybe $2 or $3 for one way, and round expense for the travel expense will be like, I don't know, $5 or $6. So you maybe if you are working, you don't have to worry about. But for me, from now on, I was thinking that, so yesterday I was looking for some places, some locations for to be entertained my viewers, to introduce the good places, to make the video for foreigners who are looking for some places, some hidden gem or hidden places or secret spots for the local city in Japan. So I thought that it could be the good contents for my video. But after I checked the travel expense, I was stunned. Oh my God, I have to pay all travel expense to go there. And for example, if I spend $10 to go there, and just one way, and I make the video, and I come back here, so the total, the travel expense will be like a $20. Now how can make $20 for your YouTube advertising revenue? It's really hard. So you have to have, I would say, 20% of the revenue share you have, for example, from the YouTube advertisement. You have to earn 10,000 video views. So, and then finally it paid off. It will pay off. It will be paid off. So, but no revenue, no additional revenue, as you know. So, meaning that you cannot spend like $20 for the travel expense for just one video. So maybe, if you are very confident, if you are very confident to make over $20 for just one video, it will be fine. But everything travel expense you have to pay, and you have to manage your expense and the revenue, and you don't know how much you can earn for each video. So that's one of the hardest struggle and the biggest hurdle for me that I have just realized. So yeah, for example, yesterday, and in near future, maybe I will go there. I just came up a good idea for me to be able to make very, very unique and exciting video, and it is horse racing. So horse racing is, here in Japan, is very, very exciting, and it's gamble. It's public and official. How to say it? 公営 gamble, the public gamble. It's okay. It's not illegal. Even though I don't want to say the gamble, but it's okay. And to be honest with you, when I was in mid-20s, I liked to have some bets on the horse racing, pachinko. Pachinko is, how to say it? It's, in your future I'm going to explain what pachinko is. And the it's like a slot machine. It's like the casino, but it's not. There's a big difference in the casino. But it's, you can imagine. And if you are very familiar with the Japanese thing, you may be able to understand what the pachinko and the pachi slot is. But anyway, I was addicted pachinko and pachi slot when I was in mid-20s. So, but anyway, I gave up. No, give up is not the right word. I stopped. I could stop my bad habit, gambling habit. So, but I was very familiar with the gambling, the pachinko, like casino and horse racing, and there are several the local horse racing. So the biggest and the major most popular is the Chuo Cable. Chuo is Japan Race Association, JRA, Japanese Horse Race Association or something. It is the one of the major. It's like a major league baseball. So we have, and then we also have the minor, AAA, like AAA or the two AA. So and what I came up with the idea is that this level is very local horse racing, and I checked the YouTube and YouTubers, and several YouTubers actually posted made the videos featuring on the like a AAA ranked the Japanese horse racing, but and I just went there just one time, once in my entire life. So, and then I was thinking that if foreigners could enjoy the horse racing or not, because of all the signs and all informations are written only in Japanese language. But it must be the good places, and actually are not so popular for the foreigners. So maybe JRA, the Major League Baseball ranked horse racing, may be very very famous and popular, but the second layer and the third layer may be very very attractive and maybe unique. It must be made. So I thought I came up with the idea. Oh, the local horse racing, maybe good content. Then maybe I will go there. However, I checked the travel expense. I was shocked. So one way, it cost me like 1,500 Japanese yen, 105. So go and come back. One round ticket price by commuter train would be like 3,000 Japanese yen. 3,000 Japanese yen. So meaning like $20. So again, my explanation, remember? So you have to maybe it will be successful. It will be successful if you can earn the advertising revenue from YouTube over like 100 or $150, and you have the $20, travel expense. That's okay. So your pure revenue will be like $80 or larger. However, if you earn like 80, for example, $80, you have to make the video. You have to make the video whose video view is going to earn over maybe 100,000 video views. You have to earn 100,000 video views. That's really tough. So travel expense, I didn't think about the travel expense. And of course, travel expense is not the only expense you have. You have lunch expense when you introduce something very good, nice food in Japan. So it will be hard. So anyway, today is the day first for me to start my own business. So what I can do is now is just to make the video, not good, decent or not. So you can judge. So but anyway, I'm going to finish this conversation soon. So one thing that I want you to is that please feel free to have your comments, your requests, your answer, your your everything that you want to know. So just go to the link to lead you the application form that you can put your requests or questions if you need your help to start something, anything in Japan.